Hey everyone, I'm back, and today we're going to be talking about Home Alone, the original from 1990. And this movie was directed by Christopher Columbus, and I used to watch this movie a lot when I was a kid. And I was remembering a lot of scenes about it as I was going through the movie and just really enjoying it. And I did still enjoy it upon this viewing. I have my own criticisms with it, but I did think that the movie has more positives than negatives. There's more things that I like about it than I don't. And the first thing that stood out to me as being pretty good, despite me having one criticism with it, would be the music. I thought it was good, despite it being a little overused at points. I thought there were some moments where it didn't need music, but for the most part, I thought it was well used, and the music independently with how it was used in the film was good. And I do like the characters in this movie a lot. The Wet Bandits, they were always like my favorite characters in these movies. And in this movie, they're pretty funny and has a great cast as well. Joe Pesci, he was hilarious in this movie. Daniel Stern, I love him as well. Macaulay Culkin, I thought he was great in this movie. Catherine O'Hara, I liked, and overall, this movie just was well made and very well put together. And this movie was also written by John Hughes, rest in peace. And I usually connect with his movies, not all of them. Like, at the very least, they have something about them that I do connect with. And it was pretty much, someone came up with the climax of the movie, and we had to get there. And that's pretty much what this whole movie is to me. Just John Hughes coming up with an idea for the climax and then just figuring out his way there. And the comedy in this movie, it was pretty funny to me. It worked consistently throughout the film, in my opinion, and it never once became way too cartoonish to the point where I could no longer believe that things are being literal. And when it's trying to be a bit silly and exaggerative, those moments are few and far between at the very least. And the movie, for sure, has an understanding of what it wants to deliver, and it just goes with it. I did enjoy the tone of the film. I liked what it was going for, and the pacing was pretty quick. It never once overstays its welcome. It's under 2 hours, which is great to see. There's plenty of memorable one-liners sprinkled throughout this movie, and also moments that I love. And I did enjoy seeing John Candy in this movie. I forgot that he was in it, but it's always nice to see him. And there were also some tiny aspects that I was able to pick up on that I didn't quite notice when I was watching it as a kid. There's just little tiny details that either just went over my head or I just wasn't paying attention to them because that's not what I was watching the movie for. I just wanted to have fun and enjoy it and wasn't really paying attention to the film critically. But the movie does have some aspects to it that do help out the filmmaking and the story. And when this movie is focused on Kevin just being home alone, it almost kind of feels like there's no plot, really, which is fine. It doesn't really need to be super substantive consistently, because the movie is trying to be family-friendly and enjoyable. I get what it's going for, but one issue that I do have with this movie is that there are scenes in this movie that just feel pointless. One scene that I can just do without is the toothbrush scene, without spoiling anything. Like, that part of the movie just felt pointless, and they don't really do much with it. It's kind of just getting Kevin at a place afterwards, and it just didn't need to be there. I don't understand why it was there at all. And also the fact that it just turned into a mini chase scene that just didn't really make a lot of sense logistically. That also bugged me about it as well. The sliding down the stairs didn't really make sense in terms of like the angle he was sliding. That was a bit annoying to me. There was some unnecessary, I guess, narration or internal monologue and just characters speaking out loud to themselves. There are parts of this movie I can just do without, but for the most part, I really enjoyed the movie. Really loved rewatching it, and I'll definitely see it again at some point. And I would definitely recommend that you check it out if you haven't already. And I don't know if it's considered a classic by this point or not, but it's definitely a movie that a lot of people have seen or at least heard of at this point. So check it out. I think it's good. And with all that being said, I'm going to give Home Alone a 7 out of 10. Thank you for watching my videos as always. If you enjoyed this review, be sure to leave a like and comment down below what you thought of Home Alone, and my social media links, they will all be in the description, so follow me there. And last but not least, subscribe to be a part of Foley Nation, and I'll see you when I get my next review up, and that is going to be for Taste of Cherry. So look forward to that, but until I get that up, thank you for watching and have a great day.